Hey everyone. So a few players have expressed interest in learning about a particular glitch that was discovered a number of months ago by Yuzahara. In categories where semi-EG or Enduro YBA is allowed, it's possible to skip the majority of Ganon's tower, including the big key, by mirroring on a conveyor, clipping into the wall, and using the Cane of Somaria in a very particular way. This is especially useful in RBO, where the usual strat is to do a green YBA in the ferry room south of Ganonballz. Using this glitch can save over a minute and a half in this route, not to mention having to buy a green potion as well. Since there's not a lot of info out there other than the original SMV, I decided to do a quick explanation of my method for performing this glitch. So first I'll just show the glitch in its entirety without really saying too much, so let's see if I can pull it off here. There we go. Now we're in the Aga 2 fight, and we've skipped pretty much all of Ganon's tower without having to get the big key. Okay, so here is how I approach doing this glitch. You're free to adopt your own method or try out your own strats, but this is what I typically do. So right now we are in the second room of the west side of Ganon's tower. So from the beginning of Ganon's tower, you would just go into the left stairs and then proceed into this room. You're going to want to position yourself on the conveyor facing left. Change over to the mirror. And then you're going to use the mirror while you're moving left on the conveyor. And what that's going to do is, after the transition, Link is actually going to continue moving a little bit. I'll just show you what that looks like. If I don't press anything after hitting Y, you see Link just kind of starts shifting upwards a little bit like that. So it's just a funny property of using the mirror on a conveyor that causes this glitch to actually work. So after you mirror on this conveyor, you want to hold down through the transition. This is actually going to move you left into the wall. So I'll just show you what that looks like. Just holding down here through the transition. And as you can see, Link just moves through the wall like that. That's if you keep holding left. Do that one more time. So just holding left through the transition. Like, you can't see my input, but I am or down. Hold down, and he moves left. So the idea here is to actually stop Link's movement at a very particular point. The position itself doesn't matter a whole lot, but you want to get relatively close to a particular spot. So what I do is I hold down and pause buffer, because the next item you need is the cane. So let's check out where I've landed here, and what I usually like to do is use Link's shield as a cue. So this position should actually be okay, but there's a better one that I like to aim for, which is actually a little bit sooner than what I did. Which is about right there. You can see that Link's shield, like the end of his shield, is about 1 or 2 pixels to the left of that solid black line directly above him. That's kind of what you want to aim for. I think like even 1 pixel before this or after this is pretty good. It's just when you go too far in or not far enough that it starts becoming an issue. So from this position, after you've landed here and pause buffered, you'll be coming out of the start menu. And so what I like to do is hold select. And then as the select menu is coming up, you need to hold down right. So unpause, hold select, start holding down right. Like right now I'm holding down right. It won't show those inputs right now, but I am holding down right. And you notice that the menu won't toggle at all. So from here what you want to do is select buffer 1 frame movements until you land in the correct spot. I don't know why I hit the start menu there. It should have been the select, but that's okay. So there are 3 pixels, or 3 x coordinates rather, that I've found that worked for this glitch. This one that I'm on right now is the very first one that works. This is x coordinate 379, I believe. Actually, turn on the coordinates here with the other controller. Yeah, this is 379. There are two more to the right of this that work, which would be 380 and 381, obviously. But I actually want to hit the select button so the link stops moving. So I was a little farther to the left than I normally am, and you'll notice that I'm actually on a bad pixel now. I'm on 378, which is one pixel just before where this glitch will actually work, so I need to move one more, at least one more. Okay, there we go. Now you can see the cue that I like to use here is Link's right ear, so on our left. There's a one pixel wide line of light pixels between his ear and that solid black line over there. The bad pixel I showed you, the 378, you'll see that his ear is directly lined up with that line. So this is a good pixel, and then two more to the right are good pixels. So if you end up select buffering and going, 1, 2, 3 frames, it may be okay, and you may actually line up on a good spot. So after this spot, once you actually land on one of these good pixels, the movement is, and the inputs that you do are exactly the same no matter where you land. All you have to do is go down a block without moving, tap right. I don't think you can actually hold right for very long, otherwise it'll actually just start moving the block, but if you tap right, you'll notice that the screen flashes. This is similar to the Cane block glitch that we use to load contents of one room into another. So from here, all you do is hold down, and you will start moving to the left and transition through the screen. And now let's just show all that again. Come in here, change the mirror here while you're moving. Mirror, pause buffer to the cane, hold select, hold down right. Select buffer until you're in the right spot. Check the pixel, make sure you're lined up. Throw down a block, tap right, hold down. That's it. Yeah, I get to fight. This fight, I should note, is rather odd since the camera is offset. You'll notice once I get into the fight itself, you can actually kind of see what's going on the other side of the fight, rolling the camera over like that. It does make this fight a little more difficult, but I think it's absolutely worth it. So I'll just show these movements a few more times, more good examples. Try to show you. So this is one of the bad pixels I was talking about. This is 378. So if you put a block down and try to tap right, that happens, and then you're stuck. And the only way out of this, as far as I know, is to just mirror. And that's the way to get out of that. But let's say you pause early. From here, you can actually select buffer down movements until you get to the right spot. That should be an okay spot. Yeah, so here there are 2 pixels to the right of his ear. But this position should still work fine. So that's a bad one. That's a good one. Let's see if I can get to the third one. That's the second one. There we go. Now that's 3 pixels, I'm pretty sure, away. That should be number 381. Yeah. And this one should still work. You have those 3 pixels, those 3 x coordinates there that will work. And that's basically it.